Hello everybody, and welcome back once again to Grim Fandango here on Video Games. So, Hades Manticore, you know me, you love me, you can't live without me if you're here. Let's get going.
Gladys, I'm gonna sneak inside and look for Michi.
What if that octopus comes back while you're gone?
Poke him in the eye and steal his sub.
Stupid octopus.
Good plan. I like that plan. We're in some weird place with weird things. It's over here. Let's find out.
This door's locked.
I'm just gonna run everywhere because I have no reason not to. This is an interesting wall.
It's empty.
It's empty, like my black heart. Ugh. Not this. Alright, that certainly had a point to it. What are these books?
It's locked.
That's just full of the Twilight books. Get out of here.
Michi,
Manny, what are you doing here?
I wanted to see how your trip was going, Angel. I am your travel agent, you know. By the way, thanks for that bottle of champagne you sent me. It really hit the spot.
You were headed for a trap. I was trying to warn you. Domino was using me like bait. I didn't want you to end up a prisoner here like me.
Prisoner? Where's your cell? Or are you just sharing a bunk with the warden?
If that's what you think of me, then why did you come here?
Because this is where he belongs. Here, working for me. I knew you'd come around eventually. Right or wrong, Manny Calavera is always with the winning team, right, Manny? That's why you're here now.
I'm getting off this rock, and I'm taking all of these people with me.
Manny, there's no way off this island. I'm afraid you're stuck here in my little executive training program. See, I need you to take my place here, kid. I've got to get back to the city where the action is.
Sorry, Manny, but I had to come in. My skin was getting all pruny.
Him, I don't need.
I'm
Domino.
gonna grind you to powder for that, cabrón.
Maybe later. But for now, let me just show you your new office.
Nobody kills Gladys on my watch.
Careful, BB. The new boss is waking up.
Domino's gonna pay for that. I'm gonna put one of those flower bullets right between his eyes.
No drawers.
How's it going, kids?
Hola, angelitos.
I'll bite you, I swear to God.
Please don't bite anyone else, Pugsy. That's why they put us in the cage in the first place.
Are you gonna bite me?
Why do you want to bite me?
You're the mean new boss.
Mr. Hurley said you were meaner than him.
He said you had a bone saw.
Cool. You bite me and I'll sue your parents.
My name is Manny Calavera. What's yours?
Mr. Hurley told us about you. You're the one who tricked Meche.
Poor Meche.
I didn't trick anybody, man.
I didn't trick anybody.
Mr. Hurley said he was supposed to take care of Meche, but you stole her case from him.
Is that true?
Let me see if I can explain this whole thing to you. You see, I had this job, selling travel packages to immigrant souls. If I sold enough of them, I got to leave the land of the dead. Now, I was in a slump, and I really needed a fat commission, so...
You're a bad man.
Go away, bad man.
Yeah, go away.
Supposed to Domino? That guy's a piece of shit.
What are you two doing in this cage?
Making light bulbs.
Look, we're working as hard as we can. Why don't you leave us alone?
That voice is really familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on it.
Mitch is my friend. You can ask her.
She talked about you before.
Every time she says your name, she looks so sad.
I don't know what you did to her, but you're gonna be sorry.
What is that voice? Damn it.
Listen, children, I'm here to help.
There's really not much more room in here.
Your hands are too big to make light bulbs.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Mitchell.
She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
It's a Rugrats voice, I'm pretty sure.
I'm the one who's gonna take Meche out of here.
What?
You can't do that.
Who's gonna take
You're coming with, you idiots. Hey, don't cry, children.
Hey, don't cry, children. Please, stop crying.
Oh my god, yes please. It's annoying.
I'm here to help you get out of this cage.
You can't do that. We have to stay here and take care of Meche.
She'd be so sad here all alone. Sometimes we hear her crying, you know.
Then make him cry again.
My hands are not too big to make light bulbs.
Then why don't you help?
I don't have any of those tiny tools. My butt's too big. I'm in the Maritime Union. We can't do factory work.
I'm in the Maritime Union. We can't do factory work.
I don't know what those words mean.
It means he doesn't want to help us because he's mean.
I just don't have any of
I
those
just
tiny
don't have any of those little tiny tools, that's all.
Here, take my hammer.
I like that it spawned back in his hand. You kids can stay in the cage.
You know, I really do want to help.
Then why don't you?
But it's too big.
My butt's too big to sit on one of those little perches.
I'm gonna tell Meche you said that word to us.
I told you he was bad.
On second thought, maybe I don't.
We don't want to either, but we don't have a choice.
Did I teach them cunt sandwich, or...?
You're two bad little children. I'm glad you're in a cage. Very bad. Nice cage you have here.
Mr. Hurley grew demon ravens with human heads in here.
He said if we ever tried to get away, he'd send the ravens after us.
And let them make nests out of our bones.
Cool.
You bite me and I'll sue your parents.
Our parents?
You children just wait here and be brave little angelitos, okay?
Okay.
Now I've made 2 children cry twice today. Okay, take the little hammer. It's probably useful.
I could make a tiny little birdhouse if I had some tiny little nails and wood.
Looks like a little pick. Oh, it's adorable. Adorable tiny little hammer. Alright, let's... Oh, this is my office. Let's head back. See what we can find. Maybe I can talk to Meche, even though I just called her a slut to her face. Hey, baby.
Oh, look, it's my Prince Charming. Are you back here just to insult me some more, or do you just want some ice for your head?
Women like it when you berate them, don't they? Come on. I'm just gonna smoke one right here. Ah, don't mind me, Meche. Meche. She spins it back. I'm gonna spin the fuck out of this. Let me go this
Sir,
way.
do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to tell Domino my demands.
I don't think you fully understand the chain of command around here.
I could-
Pugsy and Bibi work for you. You and I work for Domino, who works for Hector Le Mans, crime boss of El Maro.
Well, I think it's time for a little corporate restructuring.
Wonder what he's listening to. Oldies. Hey, asshole.
Domino. Domino!
Taking your first coffee break already, Calavera?
We got a score to settle, let's see.
You know, if I ever spoke to my boss Hector that way.
He killed my best
You
friend.
killed my best friend.
The demon? Manny, you can use a demon as a driver. Let him carry your messages, let him serve you food. But you can't ever start thinking of them as friends. It's just not natural.
Hey, fuck you. I wish that was one of the lines of dialogue. Just, hey, fuck you. That's for Gladys.
What are you doing out here on the edge of the world?
Oh, I know. I ask myself that every day. But I'm going to train you, Manny, to take my place here running this 2-bit light bulb factory.
How can you keep little children in a cage?
Trust me, it's easier than keeping big kids in a cage.
True.
Why don't you just sprout me like you tried at Puerto Zapato?
That wasn't me. That was Hector. He's so unimaginative. Just wants to tie up the loose ends, you know? But I believe, however, that you can be rehabilitated through honest work.
Why are you smoking a stick of shit, Domino?
What makes you think I'm gonna work for you?
Well, there's not much to do on this island if you don't work, take it from me. And think about it. Once I'm gone, it will be just you and Meche alone on this deserted island. Don't tell me that prospect doesn't appeal to you.
You and Hector set up a secret hideout to make light bulbs?
Oh no, that's just a side benefit. The real purpose is to have a place we can lock up all those old clients of mine. Can't have good people wandering loose in the land of the dead, telling everybody how we stole their double-in tickets, now can we?
Son of a bitch.
You stole all these people's tickets?
Okay, how much of this haven't you figured out, Calavera? Capal would route all the good clients to me after he switched over their tickets to a secret holding fund. I'd cover up the paper trail, and we'd make sure that the pigeon jumped overboard at the Pearl.
I knew it. You were getting all the good clients.
I handled them all, except for Mercedes, who you hijacked from me in that ridiculous hot rod, which I saw, by the way, last time I was in Rubacava. I tell you, Manny, hot rods like that just don't look safe to me.
That's because you're an idiot, but hey.
So it wasn't my fault Meche didn't get a ticket. You stole it.
Well, it's your fault she ended up in the forest, instead of coming here right away, but I fixed that.
One ticket for you, one for Hector. How many more do you need?
Oh, Manny. We never touch the product ourselves. We sell a ticket to unfortunate souls, unable to lead moral lives because of the crippling amount of cash they were born into.
What's money matter here, though? Don't shit where you eat, I guess.
But you could just take the tickets and leave today.
We found a way to make the land of the dead livable. Why would we want to leave?
I mean, sex?
I don't plan to be on this island for very long.
Manny, I have all the guns. I have all the transportation, and I have all the brains. What are you gonna do?
I only need one of those things.
I'm taking Meche out of this dungeon.
Manny, before I found her, she spent a year out there in the petrified forest alone because of you. By comparison, I'd say I'm keeping her pretty comfortable here in my dungeon.
Except her
Wouldn't you
name's
say?
Domino.
Nice island you got here.
Yeah, the previous owners didn't know what they had here. Let us pick it up for a song. They scooped out all the coral they could reach with their crane and then abandoned the plant. But we knew we had what it would take to go the extra distance to the big reef.
Are you about to lecture me about the winning attitude again?
No! Slave labor, Manny. That's the real ticket to success.
Well, I gotta get back to trying to escape.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
You know, I really did have the lingering feeling that slave labor was the key to success, but... Can I talk to Meche at least? Come on, we're getting out of here.
I think we need to talk.
Start talking. You're the salesman.
I have a lot of explaining to do.
Save your breath. Domino's explained it all to me already.
You have a lot of explaining to do.
Me? About what?
Alright, those children locked up in a cage.
Why are those children locked up in a cage?
With the wings those angelitos have, they're the only things on this island Domino can't control.
Why did you take me out with that champagne bottle?
I told you to stop you from falling into Domino's trap. If you had made it on that ship, then you would have ended up...
Here?
Yes.
Why are you working for Domino?
I do what he asks only to protect the children.
Somebody please think of the children.
Hey, if they can fly, let's set the kids free to go get help.
They can't fly that far, Manny. But they can fly circles around Domino, and they can bite pretty hard.
So why did you run out of my office?
I felt so embarrassed, and you looked so disappointed in me. I couldn't stand it anymore.
Then what were you doing that whole year I was in Rubacava?
I was lost.
What did you...
I don't want to talk about that year, please.
Has Domino hurt you in any way?
Not as much as I've hurt him. Boy, can that guy take a punch.
Okay, I'll lay off the questions.
Great. Now if we could get you to just lay off the cologne.
Hey, I'm a sailor now. We have to wear this stuff. Come on, we're getting out of here.
Trying to steal my commission from Domino again. Manny, don't you ever give up?
I'm not after any commission. I just want to get us both out of here.
Then why don't you just ask your boss for the day off?
Can't believe you think he's my boss. He's my arch enemy.
I think he's your boss. You think he's my boyfriend. We don't seem to have a good foundation of trust in our relationship, do we?
It's true.
I'm sorry I implied he was your boyfriend. I do trust you.
Well, I'm not sure I trust you about that, but I'll tell you one thing that would convince me.
Name it.
Give me your gun.
What?
What? What makes you think I have a gun?
You work for the most heavily armed organization in the land of the dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a gun.
They didn't issue me a gun.
What, are you on probation? I'm not buying this, Manuel. Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
I guess I'll go get a gun. I don't know.
It's empty.
Our type of business doesn't produce a lot of paperwork.
Tragically. I got this tiny hammer. Does that count?
I don't really want to do that.
Hey, dude, come on.
Hey, about that gun.
Ready to hand over your heater?
I would if I had one.
Right.
I don't work for the most heavily armed organization anywhere.
You know, you're right. There are those rumors of that revolutionary army that's been stockpiling weapons.
Actually, them, I work for.
Manny, why don't you come back when you're willing to deal straight with me, okay?
Where the hell am I supposed to get a gun? I'll take a nap on this futon. Couch or whatever. I don't know why I said futon. Can I go back down? Because there's gotta be more to explore, because I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to get a gun. I gotta go find my best friend. Ah, I knew there was more. Let's just pull levers. Huh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is this all there is over here? Seems like it. I don't think I can go this way. Unless I can.
Ooh, to the moon, he says. Frickin'.
Chepito.
Lay down your tools. We're busting out of here. Man, if I had only gotten that book back from Terry, I could really start some trouble here.
Guardian.
It's Chepito.
Huh? Who? Oh, you is it? Why, I oughta look at my eyebrows.
Well, you really weren't standing in a very safe place.
Well, neither are you right now, amigo.
Relax. We're busting out of here soon.
Relax. We're busting out of here soon.
We are done traveling together. I work solo, my friend, and I walk alone.
He's having a seizure.
Nice drill.
Drill? This here is a cordless, high-speed reciprocating chisel. And look, it's a bust-all. They usually don't give these to the new guys.
How'd you get a bust off?
I'm connected, plugged in, and I had some booty to trade. Trade's the name of the game out here in the Big Reef.
Booty? Where'd you get booty?
It's all over the ocean floor. Jewelry, precious coins. You people and your fancy boats never know about it, 'cause you just never stop and look.
That tool looks a little overpowered for you.
Overpowered? Nothing overpowers Chepito.
If you say so.
Shaking like a jaybird.
Give me some booty and I'll buy our way out of here.
I traded it all for this beauty.
You traded jewelry and precious coins for a power tool?
It's a bust-all.
I want to trade something.
Well, you came to the right place, Sonny. What you be needing?
A gun.
A gun.
Ooh, that's gonna cost some. What do you got on you?
My turtleneck?
Oh, yeah, that is nice. Acrylic?
No, it's all natural.
Oh, too bad. Natural fibers are so uncomfortable underwater.
I know.
When you got something worth trading, come see old Chepito. He'll do you right.
I got this tiny hammer.
Stupid chisel. Stupid chisel.
Have you ever seen an authentic little chipper?
A little chipper? No, I haven't. But I'd sure love to give it a test drive.
Steal his drill and walk.
Say, little chipper, you're okay.
Can I trade him the drill for a gun?
The right place, Sonny. What you be needing?
Gun, a hug, a drink, a hug, a boat, a towel.
A hug?
Nope. That's the one thing I ain't got for you.
Darn.
My friend Glottis to be alive.
What? What happened?
He went over the edge.
Oh, stay away from the edge, I tell you. It's dangerous. I seen whole ships go over it in my time. Their engines in full reverse, trying to drop anchor. But the current, you can't fight her. So stay back.
Got a pair of nice silk stockings.
How about a pair of nice silk stockings?
Ah, now there's a high-ticket item. I might be able to get you some, but I gotta tell you, you couldn't afford it.
A drink.
Ha! We're swimming in the biggest drink there is. Drinks aren't a hot commodity down here. Sorry.
What about the alcohol?
A towel.
Hey, you funny guy, chalkhead.
A boat.
There you go again with the boats. You know I don't like them. Why do you have to needle me?
I can't think of anything else.
Think small, like a knife or dirty books.
You got that stuff?
Well, no, but practically everything else.
Well, you don't want that big octopus to see you chatting.
Oh, brother, that's right.
Well, I stole that dude's drill, so that's something.
Da-de-da-da.
Oh my god, we gotta get out of here before he starts singing again.
See Miss Liza.
I was like, no, they're gonna make me listen to it. Run! Gonna use a bus stall on. Hey, kids ever seen a power drill?
Hey, kiddles, check out my bone saw.
I cannot believe I just terrified 2 children. Manny and I have a lot more in common than I thought.
I don't want to bust all that.
Oh god. Just keep scaring them.
Hey, kiddles, check out my bone saw.
Okay, that's too much. I'm a bad person. Yeah. Nice knowing you, kids.
For that.
Oh, okay. I cannot believe I just terrified 2 children. That shit's great. What about the bookshelf?
It's locked.
Okay. I can bust it all.
I don't want to bust all that.
Man, Manny, can't you just live for once in your own life?
I don't want to bust all that.
Bust all Meche, then.
I think I'd try couples counseling first.
Damn. Well, I accomplished one good thing in this part, and it was called terrifying children. Is there anything over here? Hello, handsome.
Hola, angelitos.
Hello, Mr. Mean Boss Guy.
Hey, would one of you children happen to have a gun?
Yeah, we do. So stick him up.
Let me see it.
He doesn't have one. He's such a liar.
Oh, yeah? Well, you're stupid.
Your light bulbs don't work.
Your light bulbs all smell like boogers.
Ha! Nobody thinks you're funny anymore.
Oh, yeah? Well, everybody in this cage is smarter than you.
Everybody except for you.
Yeah, 'cause I'm especially smarter than you.
In your dreams.
In your baby bed that's all wet 'cause you wet in it.
Shut up!
Bedwetter.
I said shut up!
No, no,
Okay,
no.
on children arguing, I think I'm gonna end this part here. A lot of dialogue, a lot of things to cover. A lot of laughs had. Ha ha ha. Anyway, as always, I'm Hades Manticore. Thanks so much for watching if you are. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying, I guess. See you on the next part. Goodbye.